Hello, it's me, Kent Peters again. In this video, I'm going to talk about this this Kindle Direct Publishing. So, in case you always want to write a book, this is the way you could do it right here. So, I said in my past videos that I use this site quite a bit. I've actually been writing for a long time. I know I got some stories I wrote from like the early thousands. I could probably publish some of those. So I'm going to show what this is pretty much about. So these are some stories I wrote. So let's go to this Nightfall Dark Shore. It's the series I created. Promote, advertise. I'm on there, try that. Let's see. I might go back, check that one out. 7 Wishes. So this is another one. I actually wrote this one, but I just haven't published yet. So I'm gonna go to here, set up. Can't show you my password. So this is pretty much how it works out. So I have the title right here, 7 Wishes. I could add a subtitle if I wanted to. Serious. So I have actually started this one. I just haven't published it yet. So he's a 20-year-old college student. So I think it was a good story. I don't know what other people think about it. You could also set up so you can set the age up so you don't want anybody under 18 to see it. You could set up for people 18 and over, or maybe you want it in that young category, that teen category. You can set it up that way. So obviously I would put a cover on here. I could upload one of my files, my flash drive. So that's how that would work. So I just want to show that. Go back to the bookshelf. So stories I created. So Fight for Cash. That's one I made last year. Well, it's almost been 2 years now. This was a sequel, Fight for Freedom. Dark Sword. I mean, it's Nightfall series, but Dark Sword's a character I created. Nightfall, yeah, it's a series I made. And this is the first one right here. The first Nightfall story. So Nightfalls is pretty much a hero that fights crime in her town. Dark Point. That one's pretty interesting, I think. So I just want to show these stories. I'll try to put a link down here to some of these stories, so maybe you want to check out. But I'm going to show you what happens if I put in, let's say, Fight for Freedom. This is one way you can make money. Let's see if it shows up. Well, if I put in Nightfall Volume 2, what happens? So we try to fight for freedom again. You try to let go buy books. Sometimes that will help. Guess not on there yet. And I'll type in my name. That should actually help. Fight for Freedom. Well, this is actually the sequel to this book right here. I made $4, so yeah, you feel free to check this out. Some guy, he's basically a fighter. He fought for cash. He fought in like legal underground fights. But eventually he gets killed. And his wife she somehow ends up fighting underground, so she ends up doing the same kind of job that she used to get on to her husband about. She used to get on to her husband about going to the illegal fights, fighting in the illegal underground fights, and now she's doing it. So it's pretty interesting. Just want to point that out, so you could actually buy this right here, and let's see if anybody left any ratings. So no ratings yet. So I haven't had too many buyers. I believe I had a couple buyers from now. I don't know if they actually read it. Some people buy these and don't read it because, you know, some people are lazy. But at least they paid for it. So these are two of the stories I wrote. And this is another one that shows up. Nightfall, Death Aim. So Nightfall is pretty much a superhero. Oh, she's not actually a superhero. She's sort of a superhero. I mean, you can always leave comments down here and I'll probably explain it more. So she's pretty much like what they call peak human. She took like this ninja serum, so she's almost superhuman, but not quite. Just think of her kind of like Captain America if he was female. Obviously, she doesn't get taller. So Death Aim, he was a villain I've created. He was good at throwing knives. Really dangerous person to fight. Of course, I have more stories in this universe. It's Nightfall. I call it the Nightfall verse. You hear Arrowverse? I call it the Nightfall verse. So there's other stories I actually wrote for years that's in this universe. I just haven't published it on here yet. But I'll get around it. Of course, when you do make these books, you want to make sure you get the book covers and you edit right. And this is where this site comes in. Also use this website. I'll try a link down here for this one. This is also good for your direct mailing, so you can use this for that too. So you go to writing. Where is it now? I'm trying to find it. Yeah, book and ebook writing. I need to learn how to set up so I can film myself on the actual computer. I don't know how to do it. Cover letters. You can see where it say cover letters. So this site is pretty much useful more than, it's not just for book writing. You can use it for other things. Man, my hands getting tired holding this phone. You see flyers. Proofreading and editing. Okay, let's go here. I will edit your law, sue personal statements. So there's quite a bit in here. I'll be your book editor, proofreader, and copy editor. Here say I'll read and edit up to 1,000 words. So it's pretty cool website if you want to be a book writer, ebook writer. Pretty much where I am. Pretty much the same thing. There is a way to make it set up so that it's hardcover. I have figured out how to do it yet. But at some point, I most likely will get like a hardcover of my book one of these days. Just show it off. So this is pretty much my passion. When I'm doing all those direct mailings, I'll be writing stories. And maybe there's other people on here that want to write stories too. Or maybe you have stories out there that you wrote. But you just don't know how to post it. I was like that too. Wish I found the site like 10 years ago before it became too saturated. But like I said, this is my passion right here. This is my heart. I also have like another story, some other stories too on a floppy drive. Man, I have to find a way to get that out, put on the flash drive. So I just want to show that. May have to set up another YouTube channel to talk about these books right here. But I hope y'all got enjoyment out of this. So I'm showing this again. It's on Amazon. You can get this. Again, this is the ebook. This is ebook. It's not hardcover. Just to let you know. So you buy this. You're waiting around for like a hardcover to come to your address. It's not gonna happen. You have to have like one of those Kindle ebooks. So you like my video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I'll leave a link for the Fiverr down here. And I'll also try to leave some link for selling these books in case you want to check them out. It'll help out a lot too if you rate my writings. But with that being said, have a good Martin Luther King Day. Bye for now.